Well, good morning, everybody. Glad all you YouTube followers are with us this morning. We had some more baby goats. We had such cold weather, we had to bring them all back in after we turned them loose. So we got two more sets going on today. So just come along with us and we'll show them to you. Here's our first set here. This little mama here's got two little babies, Milky Way and Pearl. And over here, this is about as hard to hold as a jackrabbit. She can crawl through a knot hole.
The mama's name is Peaches, and one of the babies is named Chip, and another one's named Butterscotch.
It's supposed to get really, really cold, below zero, so we got to bed everything down today. And then we're going to bring a gilt in today because this gilt is going to have some babies, and we're not sure when. And this here is Mr. JT, the one that had the bad eyes. He's as healthy as a hog in a mud hole. Frisky, running and playing today. We're having a good time today. It's all warm in here and all new bedding. Hey there, Mr. JT. Then Heidi Ho here, my favorite dog. She's got to help Poopa today too. She got to help too. Come here. She watches the gates really good so animals don't get out. This is our milk cow, Lily Bell. She's a gentle old cow. Right now she's giving about 3.5 gallons a day. She'll come fresh again in May. So we're going to have to run her out because we got a gilt to run in. And we're going to fix a pen up right over here to put her in, where she'll be warm and safe when she has her babies. So come on, Lily. Come on. Come on, Lily Bell. One day, Ellie here had a birthday party. We had like 10 or 12 kids over. And I was milking. They wanted to milk the cow by hand. And every one of them stretched her out about that long. She never moved. She's as nice as cows you ever see. This one little girl was whining because she couldn't get any milk at all. So I told her, you have to pump the cow's tail to get milk. So she's pumping that cow's tail. I'm milking the cow in a bucket. She's so happy to run and told her mom how she pumped the cow's tail so Poopa could get milk. Over here we got a whole brood of little millies. They're bantam chickens. They're really good about hatching their own eggs. Let me see. Here's our little banny eggs compared to a regular egg. We got over here, we got Lena. Lena's about 13 years old. My oldest daughter. This is the first sheep she ever bought. And we just couldn't get rid of her. She ain't had no babies in years. So maybe that's why she's so healthy. But she gets babied, fed special feed twice a day. She's been around a long, long time for a sheep. The barn gets cleaned out twice a day, all new bedding, except where the cow lays. I just clean the bad part out, put fresh straw down, because you always want extra bedding under a cow. But we're going to give her a nice bed back in here. I keep all my straw from my cow and all my bedding over in that pen over there. I don't think she needs this much right now. We'll give her more later. All right, that should be good enough for right now. Can you hold it right there? Huh? Okay. I dropped the screw. I got an X. You see it? That's a good girl. Pushes down a little bit. That's pretty good. Now, the gilt can get in there, but the old Lily Bell can't. And then when we want to lock her in, you better come out and we'll lock you in. When she goes into, I want to feed her, I can lock her in there. All right, it's time to get going and see if we can get her in here. Ellie May!
No, they're all laying together.
They're all sleeping together. That's nice.
Whee! Whee!
Want some food?
Come on, Ellie May. Come on. Come on, Ellie May. Come on. Come on, honey. Let's get a pan. That black pan over here, bring it over here. We'll put her right in here. Come here, Ellie May. Come here, honey. Go right in her collar. Show her the bucket. Ellie May. Come on. One thing about pigs do not like going to the bathroom where they lay or they eat. So you can actually train her morning and night, let her out. And she'll go to the bathroom outside. And then she'll come back in. Not so much with a cow. It's okay. She'll find it. She'll find it. Well, we're out here again today, trying to get everything bedded down. It's supposed to get well below zero in the next couple of days. We're supposed to get rain, sleet, snow. And then it's supposed to get really, really, really cold. So we got to get them, all the girls bedded down. We turned the goats out last week or so, but we found out the baby goats, they just cannot take the cold weather. They were just all humped up in the barn, standing in the corner shaking. And a friend of mine told me that goats, they just can't handle, the baby goats can't handle the real cold weather. So we brought them back in where they got some heat. But some of these goats are 2 weeks old and they can't take the cold. They just can't do it. So we had to get them back in until the weather breaks.
Go ahead.
Years ago, I raised a lot of ducks. We had Peking ducks, but the white ducks would never ever hatch. They would sit but never hatch. So I got some barnyard mallards. When they started interbreeding, they would actually start sitting on the eggs. The Peking mallard could breed a mallard duck, and she'd sit and hatch babies. They'd be half and half. So I thought, I had some Peking ducks, so I thought I went to get some mallards. Well, I wanted barnyard mallards, which they get big, they can't fly. I didn't know any better when I ordered them. So there's 2 of the ones I ordered right there, right here. They got a little bigger. I thought, man, they ain't growing very good. One day they took off and flew plumb out of sight, plumb down towards the river, circle around and come back. I thought, them ain't barnyard mallards. So this spring, I hope to buy some barnyard mallards. But one thing about it, they never left the farm. They always come back. So I don't have to worry about them going to Florida after I raised them. But they ain't much good for anything else except entertainment. What we did was, because it got so cold outside, I made a little doorway right over here so the ducks and the chickens could come in here when it's really cold or at night. And that protects them from anything getting them. I can close it all the way, and I can open it at different heights. When the ducks like to come in here and hatch their eggs, and when they start sitting on a nest, they got all the eggs they need, they start sitting, I close that every night. Because when I didn't, something used to come in here and get all the eggs in one night. So I get in there, shut it, they're protected. And then till they hatch their little babies. I reckon it's time now to say goodbye. I just want to thank all you good folks for tuning in and watching this. And we're going to try to make this for the whole family with children along. And there's nothing more precious than little children. So let's keep marching forward, and we'll do another one as soon as we can. Thank you very much.